Women's football has been making quite the waves in the sports world. Some may argue that they remain in the shadow of men's football, but they are truly carving a lane for themselves. In recent times, they have been getting the deserved attention, especially the Women's El Clasico, which attracted over 91,000 fans to Camp Nou and set a new record in women's football. But the female football world surely does get attention for more than just flicks and tricks. Playing a gruesome, hardened sport might weigh a ton on many people, but for some women, it leaves no blemish on their beauty. Some of these players are the cream of the crop in female football who boasts both beauty and Ballon dÓrs. Although most players prefer to be the best than the prettiest, we can't help but appreciate the cuties that kill it on the pitch. Let's take a look at some of the prettiest ballers in women's football. Welcome to Football Pro. In this video, we're going to run down 10 of the prettiest female footballers, and they measure up in the beautiful game. This channel is dedicated to bringing you awesome regular content in and around the beautiful game of football. Let's dive in. Alex Morgan. Morgan is no newbie to the starlight. She is the starlight. The American soccer player has cemented her legacy in the game and will certainly go down as one of the greatest players in the sport. Her popularity has not come from her looks in any way. She began the American dream at UC Berkeley, where she played for the California Golden Bears. After early graduation, she signed for Western New York Flash as the first overall draft pick, where she guided the club to its first league championship in 2011. That same year, she played as the youngest member of the USWNT and finished as runners-up in the 2011 FIFA Women's World Cup. She became known as Baby Horse for her agility, youth, and speed. The next year was more fateful as she scored a winner to push the USA to the Olympics final, where they clinched a gold medal. Alex Morgan continued making history by helping the national team to their 2015 and 2019 World Cup titles, making the 2019 tournament's dream team. She was also a big part of the Lion women's team that completed a treble of the Division I title, Coupe de Féminine, and UEFA Women's Champions League in 2017. Morgan is the best goal scorer of the USWNT's current generation with 121 goals in 204 international games. With the 2022 NWSL Golden Boot in tow, it is clear to see she isn't stopping anytime soon. Off the pitch, her brand has reached astronomical heights for both her beauty and boots. She has endorsement deals with Nike, Panasonic, AT&T, Chobani, McDonald's, P&G, Mondelez International, and Coca-Cola. Morgan is no stranger to mainstream media, appearing in FIFA video games, movies, and even music videos like Maroon 5's Girls Like You. Nicole Benecchi. Nicole Benecchi currently plays for Bayer Leverkusen. Nicole's beauty and athleticism can be traced to Cameroonian roots in Central Africa. The German footballer has played at the top level since 2006 when she signed for Bayern Munich. She became a European champion at the under-19 level with the German national team and also has a third-place bronze medal at the Under-20 World Cup. But Nicole's cuteness has no setbacks on her raw ability on the field. She is quite the daring professional on the turf. Her twin sister Sylvie also played for Bayern Munich and represented the German national youth teams. Their brother Francis also played in the Bundesliga as a defender and represented Germany at the youth level. Although she keeps a low profile, she remains a great attraction to German women's football. Anna Maria Markovic. Anna is a 23-year-old footballer from Croatia and a stunning one. She currently plays for Grasshopper Football Club in the Swiss Women's Super League and has represented her country 11 times since 2021. Her value to Croatia's women's football is phenomenal, as she will be one of the superstars to hold down the team for many years. Anna's absolute bombshell of beauty commands an army of over 2 million admirers on Instagram. There is no doubt that her brand will only get bigger. On the platform, she loves to have fun by wearing interesting Halloween costumes, but keeps the balance by speaking up for equality in women's football compared to their male counterparts. She is also engaged in the ever-present football banter by planting her flag on Cristiano Ronaldo over Lionel Messi in the GOAT debates. On the pitch, she is as dedicated to her game as any professional would. Unfortunately, she recently suffered an injury, and multitudes of fans offered flowers and prayers for her speedy recovery. Even PSG superstar Neymar Jr. offered his heartfelt support in her DMs. Speedy recovery, Anna. Alicia Lehmann. This Swiss beauty plays as a forward for Aston Villa Women's Football Club in the FA Women's Super League. She started her career at BSC-YB Frauen of Switzerland's National Liga A, where she scored 25 goals in 52 league appearances, a tally which didn't go unnoticed by the elite clubs in England. Alicia has since played for West Ham United and Everton on loan before she signed for the Lions. Although she's only 24 years old, she has represented her country 36 times and scored a total of 7 international goals. Her Instagram boasts an incredible 12.5 million followers, making her one of the world's most followed female athletes. Alicia is no stranger to the gossip lights. She has been out of online TikTok challenges and even more controversial moments, like rejecting a call-up to the Swiss national team in the 2022 Women's Euros. Her love life has been in the limelight as well since she appeared with her national teammate and girlfriend, Ramona Bachmann, on the BBC series Youngest Football Boss. In 2022, she dated Douglas Luiz of Aston Villa's men's team. There is something about these teammates. Oh, by the way, a lot of hard work and care goes into these videos, so if you could help us out and click that lovely subscribe button, we'd greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up too. Lieke Martens has been a standout player since time immemorial. She grew up supporting Ajax and began plying her trade for clubs in Sweden and Belgium. The Dutch phenomenon scored her country's first goal in a Women's World Cup in 2015 and led the Dutch to their first national team's title at the Women's Euro 2017. That same year, she won the Best FIFA Women's Player. She received the most votes, 1,251 votes, becoming the first ever FC Barcelona player and the first Dutch player to be selected to the 5th Pro Women's World Division. Her journey continued brilliantly with FC Barcelona Femenino to complete their first continental treble of the UEFA Women's Champions League, Copa de la Reina, and the Primera Division in 2021. Martens has a wide scope of influence beyond football and is one of the most marketable athletes on the planet. She represents several brands including Nike, Pepsi, and Ditch jewelry brand Zinzi. And yes, she's currently off the market in a relationship with Sparta Rotterdam goalkeeper Benjamin van Leer. Nichelle is a Canadian soccer player who plays as a forward for Houston Dash. She played for the Ohio State University sports team, the Buckeyes, before getting selected by Houston Dash in the 2017 NWSL College Draft. Nichelle has represented Canada 90 times and has scored a total of 13 goals. She has achieved quite a deal with the national team as part of the selection that won the gold medal with Canada at the 2020 Olympics. She has stated that she is a big fan of Argentine great Lionel Messi and Canadian legend Christine Sinclair. Canadian hurdlers Perdita Felician and Priscilla Lopez Schleip are also two of her biggest idols. Sydney Leroux Sydney was born in British Columbia, Canada, and began her foray into sports at a tender age. Her mother played on the Canadian national softball team, and her father was a professional baseball player for the California Angels. Likewise, her multi-talented genes were not limited to any single sport, as she also put in shifts in track and field, softball, and baseball. However, she truly shined in football, where she became the top goal scorer on her high school team. The little girl from Canada became the youngest debutante for the Vancouver Whitecaps at age 15 after concluding her collegiate career with UCLA Bruins. That year, she also debuted for the USWNT and has made 75 appearances since then. Her 35 goals with the team have contributed to the 2012 Olympics gold medal and the 2015 FIFA Women's World Cup win. Leroux has become a sports icon in her own right, appearing in several magazines, video games, and documentaries. The ESPN feature documentary, Living in Her Dream, focused on her evolution as a footballer and her rise to the top. Her endorsements include brand deals with Nike, Body Armor, and Beats by Dre Jordan. Huitema. 21-year-old Jordan has already been considered by many as the heir to the Canadian great Christine Sinclair. And why not? The youngster has been making waves since her stellar display at Canada's women's national team gold triumph at the 2020 Olympics. Since scoring her first NT goal at 16, Jordan has racked up 15 goals and 63 international caps so far. 7 of those goals came during the CONCACAF Olympics qualifying, where she recorded the campaign's goal-scoring tally. Her efforts also dragged Paris Saint-Germain Feminine over the line to clinch the club's first-ever league title. She was dating Bayern Munich player Alphonso Davies for a long time. However, the power couple has split since 2022, and she's now dating Seattle Mariners baseball player Julio Rodriguez. Mallory Swanson. Mallory is one of the USA's finest. At age 17, she became the youngest debutante in the Olympics qualifying campaign history of the USWNT and also became the youngest goal scorer for the USWNT at the Olympics. Now, she holds the record for most assists in USWNT history before age 20. She played a pivotal role in the USA's triumph at the 2019 World Cup. Her total goal tally for the national team currently stands at 32 goals and 87 USWNT caps so far. Mallory's trophy cabinet also boasts 2 CONCACAF championships. Nike struck a brand ambassadorship deal with the Phenomenon in 2017, which has seen her feature in the Dream with Us and Just Do It campaigns. She also starred alongside Lionel Messi in a commercial for Gatorade. Mallory was joined in holy matrimony with MLB shortstop Dalby Swanson in 2022. Lauren Sesselsman is absolutely stunning and has had quite the career to match. As a teenager, she played both basketball and soccer at high school, setting great records in both sports. Her collegiate career saw her set multiple records for Purdue University's Boilermakers sports teams. In 2009, she was chosen by the Chicago Red Stars as the 44th overall draft pick in the WPS draft. She has 46 caps for Canada and was a core part of the national team's bronze medal at the 2012 Olympics. Thanks so much for sticking around until the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed it. But why stop now? Click this video right here for more awesome content.